Today I'm going to just share with you some of my personal meditation on how we enter this new year and how do we really can make this. I don't know how many of us have a good feeling or bad feeling about coming into 2024. I wonder about how as many times some people try to make a wish, and then in the middle of the year we change our mind and say like, oh, this year is really, I cannot stand it. I cannot wait until it's over. And how many years we waited for the next year is going to be better and better. Is it really about the years? Is it really about the numbers? What's make difference if it's 1950 or 2001 or 2013 or what's the make difference about these numbers? Is it really the numbers? Is it like the lucky numbers that's making us to win the lottery, Then this is going to make us our best year? What's make a year the best or not? The fact, let us agree first, there is no perfect year. What is a perfect year? A year with no pain? A year with no suffering? Sickness? No emotional stress? No mental stress? No financial stress? How can we live in a world with no stress? And this is the message that the writer that we read today when he say, there is a time for everything. Everybody likes to think about the time when you laugh, when you plant something, when you put something down. But nobody wants to talk about the moment when we have to weep and cry. So the beautiful image of the text, he is trying to put the facts two together. Yes, there is a time to do things that you like, but to portray an image of what life is. Life is about all these colors, not only about your favorite colors. So believe me, the numbers are not, make your life is better. It does not matter. The numbers we make for years so we can know what we are doing, so we can organize our life. Everybody has their own lucky numbers. If you ask a Christian, they may say, the third, because the Trinity. If you ask a Jew, they will tell you the seventh, because God created the world in 6 days and the seventh, so everything the seventh. If you ask a mother who waited too long for her first child, what's your favorite date and numbers? Definitely will be the birth date of her baby. So we put a face on the numbers. Numbers is nothing. Number has no meaning. Number has no luck by itself. We are the one that put the shape and the face on this day, on this number, I got something I like. Or even on this day, I hate, as many people hate, like the 13th number, and there is many rumors about why the 13th number is being the unlucky one. But it's really, at the end, we are the one put the bad image on bad reflection on whatever numbers, or also we wish this is maybe a good sign. This is my lucky number. Maybe this is also by days. If something happened good to me on Sunday, maybe I will think about Sunday as my lucky day. If something happened bad on just the human nature that we try to connect anything to anything, either bad or good. It's not about the day itself. It's not about the numbers itself. It's about how we look and how we see things. So really, it was not a problem with your 2023 was not your problem. It's how you looked at it, how you lived it. The good news and the difficult news for me, I'm going to share with you. And as we enter in this new year, believe me, you do not wait for the Big Bang. The Big Bang is inside you. How are you reviewing your life? How are you going to look at your life and think about it? Are you going to look at this year regardless of the numbers? I do not care about the number, but I care about it is an opportunity from God for me. I'm still alive. I'm still kicking. I still can try to do things. I am granted a new day, a new year. Not everybody can say that. So that's why this year I did not care about the number. I care about the attitude, your heart. The problem is not about what's outside there. It's about the glasses that you are putting in. If you are putting dark glasses on you to save you from the sun, it will make the sun looks in a different way. The problem is not in the beam of the sun. It's on whatever on your eyes. So I think this wonderful opportunity for all of us, as God say, hey, I'm giving you a new gift. How are you going to treat it? I'm giving you a new time. How are you going to use it? I'm giving you a new opportunity. How are you going to treat your heart and your mind? And my advice to myself and to you today is, God is saying, are you going to make your heart like a garbage can that where everybody just dump things in it, and in the end it's going to be rotten and smelly and not a good? You will not even like yourself. Or are you going to make it like a treasure box where all the precious things that's in your heart? In time like this, it's an opportunity to stop and dig in our hearts and see, are we treating our hearts and our soul like a garbage can or like a treasure box where you put the jewels and all the precious thing inside it? This is the moment to say, like, wait a minute, let me see. What do I have? I've been carrying things with me for a long time that's worthless. Things that's making my life stinky and making my life is really not nice. I did not even like it. This is the moment. God is not judging you. God is saying, you are the one who treating yourself and putting yourself in the dirt. So the gift of the new year is, believe me, is not all the material things. As God says, stop. Dig in your heart. Do not treat your heart and soul like a garbage can. From today, you know that you are gifted from God. And I'm going to give you a few things to meditate on, to start to treat your heart as a sanctuary for God and not as a garbage can. And the first thing that I want you and myself to practice that, forgiveness. I want to enter the new year with practicing forgiveness. I want you to take a moment right now, if you want to close your eyes or open your eyes, whatever makes you comfortable. And I want you to think about somebody that maybe made you angry or mad or hurt your feeling. And just try to think of them, remember them. I know it's painful, but just take a second to picture them in front of you and just try to practice forgiveness for them. And say, maybe I was hurt. It's very hard to forgive, but I'll try to see how it feels to forgive someone. Believe me, if you give yourself that, you will feel light like a feather. If you start to forgive somebody else, the second gift that I want you to give to yourself, I want you to forgive yourself. And remember that God believes in you, and God gives forgiveness to you every day. If you are so hard on yourself, remember, God has the right to hold you and say, you are a sinner, you are condemned, and you have no place to go. Even the one with the only right to hold you, He say, I forgive you and I love you. So why can't you do that for yourself today? Today, see this problem, any problems around you, see it as an opportunity from God to say, I am trying to develop your skills. I am trying to show you a way to do things in a different way. So try to see any problems in your life as a way to examine yourself day by day. Just talk about your feelings, talking about the bad moments. Let God try to find you why sometimes you act your best and sometimes you act your worst. Why you can be so easily offended and why other times you can be so strong and you can receive other people's opinions. All these problems can be an opportunity for us to grow. That's the fourth thing that I want you to take with you as you enter into this year is try to replace fear with faith. Fear takes everything away from you. Fear makes you paralyzed. Fear makes you do not do anything. Fear makes you think the worst of everybody, even including your own self. But what I'm trying to say, why can't you try to replace fear with faith for a day, for a moment, and see what happens? Just the fifth thing that I want you to take with you as you enter into this year and to leave behind you is to stop making judgment. If you can know everything about anybody, everybody, I'll tell you, make a judgment. But you have no idea what's going on in everybody's life. You may see a part of them, but there is nobody know about anybody else's life fully as God. Because God knows where before this person was born and even until this person is going to heaven. So God is stop making judgment because all the time you have no idea about what's going on in people's life. You only know a little bit. You only see a little bit. You only see what you see in front of you, but you never see the whole picture. So stop making judgment because really if you saw the whole picture, you will be mad at yourself. So making judgment is not good for anybody. So instead of judgment, maybe you disagree with their lifestyle. Maybe you disagree with their behavior. Maybe you disagree with their bad choices in life. But accept them. Acceptance will bring joy to you. The sixth piece that I want to leave with you today is live in the moment. Do not wait for 2025 and 2026 and 2030s. Do not wait for this good moment to come. Just live it now. You have no control about the moments which will carry it. If you dwell in the past, you will miss what's wonderful today is. And if you live in the moment, you will see God's love. If you focus on the future, you will miss the freedom of today. Have faith in yourself. Refuse to believe in the word impossible because God believes in you. I can prove it. He's still giving us time to live. If He gave up on us, every time when I see the troubled world, the wars, anything, I say, I'm so happy that I'm not God and I'm not in charge. And I feel bad for Him. Because if I see us as human, how bad we are to each other, I'll be so mad and say, I don't want these people anymore. But God's love is still, even when we give up on ourselves and all the bad things we do to each other as human, and God still continues. When you read the human history, it's a terrible history. How people killed and treated each other all over history. Maybe the media now make it bigger, but actually we were not innocent even from day one. We were horrible to each other for a long time. And God still sees good things in us. Even when I say, God, really? Do you still want this human race to continue? See how terrible we are? And God says, yes. Because I see the good side. I see the future. I see the few good people who are still working very hard to be this little candle of light in the middle of so dark world. This is what if God believes in you, that's a big certificate to believe in yourself. So have faith in yourself. Accept all the pieces of yourself. If you are tall, short, skinny, or with little bit of weight, with no hair like me, or too much hair, whatever that is, just love yourself as a whole and accept that. And understand that in God's eyes you are perfect. When God designed you, He say, there is nobody equal to you. You are special in everything, even in your appearance, even the way you are. Accept each part of yourself. God did a remarkable job. Welcome new challenge. If God gives you a task, it will come with the directions. Don't worry, How many times you go to IKEA and you buy all these things that you have no idea to put it together, and you trust what? The direction they give you, right? We have no clue even when to put all these million pieces together. But we trust that there is a direction. We'll figure it out. It's a fun game. Let's try and see how we put all these things together. Would it be fun if we treated the challenges in our life the same way? To receive it with a smile, like the same way when we go and excited about buying a new piece of furniture from IKEA or other places, and say, yes, I know it's a challenge, but my faith tells me I'm not alone. I'll walk with God. God will give me direction. If God gives you a task, it will come with the directions. Never compare yourself to someone, even to someone in your family. You were formed with a great precision. God designed you specially. God loves you the way you are. Accept others without condition. It is the very essence of love. When everything is upside down, don't push yourself hard. Don't be hard on yourself. If you need to rest, just take a rest. Maybe the end of the year is a time to rest. It's time to take a moment, and if you want to sit down and be lazy for a while, that's what I call healthy lazy sometimes. Laziness could be a therapeutic thing, even if you need to be lazy and to take care of yourself. Remember, rest, be lazy for a while, but do not quit. Take care of yourself. Catch your breath. But God did not invite us to quit. So when everything is upside down, rest if you must, but do not quit. Start your day with faith. God will give you the strength to do whatever is necessary. Offer someone love today. You'll be pleased when it returns to you. Know that each day of your life is a gift. Have you thanked your Creator today? And I'm going to share with you a reading from, this will be my end of my reflection today, from a Lebanese mystical author. His name is, he's famous, wrote the book called The Prophet. His name Khalil Gibran. And he was born in the 1883 and died in 1931. I'm going to quote some of his wonderful thing about life and death. A word I want to see written on my grave: I am alive like you. I am standing beside you. Close your eyes and look around. You will see me in front of you. If your heart is a volcano, how shall you expect flowers to bloom? And ever has it been known that love knows its own depth until the hours of separation. Your children are not your children. They are the sons and daughters of life's longing for itself. They came through you, but not from you. And though they are with you, yet they belong not to you. Love is the only flower that grows and blossoms without the aids of the seasons. And you would accept the season of your heart just as you have always accepted the season pass over your fields, and you would watch with serenity through the winters of your grief. To understand the heart and mind of a person, look not into what he has already achieved, but at what he or she aspires to do. Amen.